I am Mahatma Square Lama. Yes, the square upon your forehead will open the doors of your mind and enlighten you. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in. This episode, I will share with you the Book of Truths and knowledge. This wisdom and knowledge has been passed down for thousands and thousands of years. On our last episode, I shared the first 3 laws of karma. On this episode, I will share the next 3 laws. There are a total of 12 laws. This is law number 4, the law of growth. Wherever you go, there you are, for us to grow in spirit. It is we who must change, and not the people, places, or things around us. The only given we have in our lives is ourselves, and that is the only factor we have control over. When we change who and what we are within our heart, our life changes too. Rules of karma number 5. The law of responsibility. Wherever there is something wrong, there is something wrong in me. We mirror what surrounds us, and what surrounds us mirrors us. We must take responsibility for what is in our life. Rule number 6 from the laws of karma. The law of connection. Even if something we do seems inconsequential, it is very important that it gets done, as everything in the universe is connected. Each step leads to the next step, and so on. Someone must do the initial work to get the job done. Neither the first step nor the last are greater significance. They were both needed to accomplish the task. Past, present, and future, they are all connected. Those are the laws of karma, law 4, 5, and 6. I will be back with more enlightenment on the awakening.
Hi guys, it's Jackie. I'm a yoga teacher and I look forward to doing yoga with you in the future. Today I'm sharing a reading from the book, The 4 Agreements. The 4 Agreements. And the back has some wonderful prayers. So this is a prayer for freedom. And you couldn't always close your eyes as well and either let your hands rest in your lap or place your palms to your heart in Anjali Mudra or Namaskar. And it's an honoring to the light within and all things positive of your true nature. Prayer for freedom. Today, Creator of the universe, We ask that you come to us and share with us a strong communion of love. We know that your real name is love, that to have a communion with you means to share the same vibration, the same frequency that you are, because you are the only thing that exists in the universe. Today, help us to be like you are, to love life, to be life, to be love. Help us to love the way you love, with no conditions, no expectations, no obligations, without any judgment. Help us to love and accept ourselves without any judgment, because when we judge ourselves, we find ourselves guilty and we need to be punished. Help us to love everything you create unconditionally, especially other human beings, especially those who live around us, all our relatives and people whom we try so hard to love, because when we reject them, we reject ourselves, and when we reject ourselves, we reject you. Help us to love others just the way they are with no conditions. Help us to accept them the way they are, without judgment, because if we judge them, we find them guilty, we blame them, and we have the need to punish them. Today, clean our hearts of any emotional poison that we have. Free our minds from any judgment so that we can live in complete peace and complete love. Today is a very special day. Today we open our hearts to love again so that we can tell each other, I love you, and mean it, without any fear. Today, we offer ourselves to you. Come to us. Use our voices. Use our eyes. Use our hands. And use our hearts to share ourselves in a communion of love with everyone. Today, Creator, help us to be just like you are. Thank you for everything that we receive this day, especially for the freedom to be who we really are. Amen. With gratitude for freedom, honoring the light in the heart center and all beings everywhere, may they be happy and free from suffering. May they know peace. Namaste.
I am Mahatma Square Lama. Prepare for the awakening. It is now. Enlighten your mind. Yes, the square. It is the power. You remember the dots upon the forehead. You remember the pyramid power. Now it is the square for your forehead. Apply the square on your forehead and prepare to enlighten your mind. Yes, the doors of your mind will open and you will see, you will feel. For $1.99, enlighten your mind. Order your square now and be part of the awakening.
Hey everyone, join the Mahatma Square Lama Club. Be part of the awakening today. Send your $1.99 check or money order to American Hearts Radio, 4970 Monroe Smith Road, Jacksonville, Florida 32210. Tell all your friends, enlighten your mind for $1.99. One square fits all.
Howdy, how y'all doing today? I'm Tommy, and I got my square.
I'm Brian G. Shirley, and I've got my square.
I'm Jeff. I got my square.
Man, the square just wants to make you square dance.
Open the doors of your mind and get your membership card in your forehead square today. Only $1.99.
Hello everybody, this is American Hearts Radio Entertainment Network, web television, news correspondent, humanitarian news. Yes, I am so happy to announce that these students from Canada, from Calgary University, what they did was they participated in a challenge to learn how to preserve food. Yes, and they did this whole project with the inspiration of biology. Yes, 25 to 50% of a lot of our food is completely wasted in the world each day. And what we need to do is we need to learn how to preserve food in third world countries. And what they've done is they've created a way to do this with a refrigeration device which needs no electricity, and it works with working with the way the world works. And here's a video that we're going to show you, and this is called the wind chill, and it's a no electricity refrigerator that works with a chamber that's underground, which cools the warm air and uses solar power to cool the coils, to make it a refrigeration device that they can preserve food. And here's a little video that Mr. Bruce is going to run for you right now. So this is the Global Humanitarian News. Enos Moment Baba, the Redneck Muslim. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3.
You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV.
God bless America. Yeah.
Anywhere from a quarter to half the world's food goes to waste every year. In sub-Saharan Africa, for example, certain regions are hit very hard by this.
A great deal of this is due to the lack of refrigeration in the region. This problem is compounded by the fact that in sub-Saharan Africa, 70% of the population lives in rural areas.
Around 20 million people in this region have no access to electricity.
So lack of accessing to electricity results in massive amount of food being lost.
We are students from the University of Calgary. I'm George in biomedical engineering.
I'm Mitchell in electrical engineering.
I'm Michelle in chemical engineering.
I'm Cece in mechanical engineering.
And we have come up with a simple and innovative way to tackle this food preservation problem.
Here's an overview of our design.
In looking at coral and termite mounds, we learned that they passively draw in fluids, relying on shape to mold the air into streams. This inspired our funnel design, which draws in the outside air with wind currents, avoiding the need for energy usage.
Now to cool the air. Elephants, vultures, bees, and kangaroos depend on evaporative cooling in order to regulate their body temperature. To mimic this, a pipe brings the air into the evaporative chamber, where it enters a circular network of pipes. The energy from the sun evaporates the water at the bottom and coats the pipes in a thin layer of condensed liquid.
Now comes the wind chill effect. A solar or gravity-powered fan is used to further evaporate the deposited liquid and cools the air even more. This effect is similar to the feeling one gets after stepping out of a pool or the shower on a windy day. Bees and elephants flap their wings and ears to generate a gentle breeze over their skin. In the evaporation chamber, this effect is magnified.
Meerkats, kangaroos, and a number of other animals dig into the first few layers of soil and use to decrease the temperature of the earth underneath to cool. The piping and the container have been placed below ground to take advantage of this effect. As the cool air from the system flows into the unit, the earth around it maintains a constant temperature.
In applying life's principles and concepts in biomimicry, we believe that the wind chill food preservation unit can attainably reach the 4.6 degrees Celsius needed to preserve food. So who could use this device? Anyone. The intended demographic is people living in hot environments, but the simple design could be used anywhere in the world. And it allows for minimal instruction, and once initial setup is done, almost no maintenance is required. The unit in itself is not a solution, but it's a tool to improve the food system in the world. Time is saved on a daily basis that can be used for work, for education, or for any other number of things. So imagine applying this technology to a train, to a plane, to a car, or to a ship. Large-scale transportation could be reduced in greenhouse gas emissions and energy expenditure, and reduce the price for the food for everyday people. Thanks. Bye.
Welcome to the awakening. I am Mahatma Square Lama. Thank you for joining me. The ultimate book of truths within this world is the Handbook of Living Years. or basic instructions before leaving Earth. Within this book of truths we call the Holy Bible is the book of Psalms. And I'd like to share with you the first entry of the book of Psalms. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. This is the first line. In the happiness of the godly. Not standeth in the way of sinners, nor sideth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is the law of the Lord, and in his law doth the meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, and bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whosoever he doeth shall prosper. The book of Psalms.
My name is Beauregard Hampstead Horsenpfeffer IV, twice removed, and in my travels yonder and here, I have never seemed to be enlightened. I have searched for the enlightenment for years, ladies and gentlemen, and failed until I met Mahatma Square Lama. That's right, he introduced me to his square, which if you apply to your forehead, will open the doors of your mind to enlightenment in the universe. So, $1.99 will open your mind, and that is from Mahatma Square Lama. And take it from me, the fine Southern gentleman, you will have the doors of your mind open to the universe for $1.99.
Also within the handbook of living years and basic instructions before leaving Earth is the book of Proverbs, and I would like to share with you a segment from the book of Proverbs. Proverbs 16. The preparations of the heart in man and plans of the mind belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth in spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. Proverbs 16, verse 1, 2, and 3.
This is George Burns here. You remember me and Gracie, and I was in the movie Old God and played God. So I just want to be here to tell you to get your square going, get your square on, and mahak, mala, bamama, and get in the groove and get in the awakening here, and join in and make sure that you don't be square, but you get your square. I got one. I got my square. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Yeah, that's Gracie there.
I am Mahatma the news of the awakening. It is begun now. Yes, you must open your mind and be part of the master shift in this new age of enlightenment. I have traveled the cosmos to give you this knowledge and power, and you can become part of the square. Yes, you have heard of the dot upon the forehead, your third eye. You have been told about the pyramid power, but now it is the power of the square. Yes, apply the square upon your forehead and let the doors of your mind open. One square fits all. Enlighten your mind for $1.99. Contact us at ahradiollc@hotmail.com. Send your $1.99 and you will receive your square to be enlightened.
Hey everyone, join the Mahatma Square Lama Club. Be part of the awakening today. Send your $1.99 check or money order to American Hearts Radio, 4970 Monroe Smith Road, Jacksonville, Florida 32210. Tell all your friends, enlighten your mind for $1.99.
Hello, Mr. Van Zandt.
Hello.
Johnny Van Zandt. I have traveled across the cosmos and through all galaxies and solar systems to bring you the square to apply upon your forehead.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No,
you will open the doors of your mind.
No.
For $1.99.
For $1.99.
Yes, and here is your nice shiny penny. There you go. Now I will apply the square upon your forehead. Now feel the doors of your mind opening.
It's opening. I can see it now.
Yes.
Oh my God, I never knew it.
Your mind.
I never could be this way.
You will write new songs.
Oh, wow. I like that.
You will tour around the galaxy.
Oh.
You will for sure always be a free bird.
A free bird.
Yes.
I like that now. Do I have to keep this on whenever I perform?
Always.
Oh my God.
Tell all your bandmates to apply the square so they can open the doors of their mind.
Where are you at? How you get here?
Well, we will travel now. Hold my hand. Here we go.
Here we go.
Listen, folks, I got another safety tip. I guess you could call it safety tip number 3. Right here we got a beautiful Dirt Devil Swivel Glide MVP vacuum cleaner. These are good when you want to clean up your dirty house. Look, or your dirty trailer. I tell you what you gotta do though. You gotta be careful with these things. Because, say for example, if I took my hand and stuck it right there like that, right there, see? And then I got a friend of mine turn on the vacuum cleaner, my hand might get
Hey, this is Johnny Van Zandt. You're watching American Hearts Radio Web TV.
Thank you so much for joining me in the awakening. I would like to leave you now with the words of wisdom from columnist Mike Aloia. No strings attached entertainment news called Walk the Turtle. A Scent of Life is the title of this piece. To ride a carousel and feel the spinning momentum as we glide up and down, listening to the circus sounds and embracing the warmth of the flashing lights and sirens as we hold onto the brass poles. We feel the grip of the chains pulling us higher and higher to the edge of the hill, only to drop at full speed into the twists and turns, feeling G-force as we hang on the seat of the roller coaster of life. We as performers recognize the makeup of the clowns behind the smiles, our tears of sorrow and joy. We prepare ourselves to suit up and hit the big top among the high wire act as we earn balance inside. We sit in silence and thought backstage, listening to the ringmaster take command of the arena. We face the moment with passion as time seems to stand still. The roar of the crowd becomes whispers of the heart. A dance within an acrobatic form of grace is felt by the soul when we reach out and show the world who we are and what talents we have to share the artistic blessings given as we take a bow.